Aloha, beautiful high vibe tribe. It is Pink Bella. Aloha. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is well. This is Stardate 9/29/25, and I'm grateful to be here. Welcome to the Galactic Akashic Records update and transmission for today. And thank you as well, Star Family, for being here and for liking, subscribing, and sharing this content out if it resonates with you. I really appreciate all of you. Also, if you watch this on replay, comment below the video. Let me know where you are on the planet and how you're doing, because we are going through a lot. So, a couple things. I'm going to start actually with what is the most important topic today, which is the healing of our nervous system, which has been an ongoing process. So, I had a deep brief with Prime Source Creator, my higher self, and Three Eye Atlas team today. So that is the priority. I'll talk a little bit about the Three Eye Atlas mission, but you can check out the previous updates as well as the Substack that will be going out once a week. That's always free as well. So one thing they wanted me to share about is, well, the nervous system. It's been an ongoing rebuilding process, and for some of us, all of us, it's just been this year that we're finally getting somewhere. Okay. So I haven't talked about this for a while, but I'm gonna ask my higher self and source to give me some numbers from the wellness, the Starseed Lightworker Wellness Keys checklist, which is part of my codex, part of my personal offers and sessions to all of you. Okay. So first off, I'm just going to ask the Galactic Akashic Records to be open, that we're all surrounded in light, that the transmission can come in clearly, and I'm going to just pull some cards for us just to see what else we need to know today. They are open. Thank you. All right, so I'm just going to pull one card from a couple of decks. Oh, two came out. Interesting. So we have Thoth light codes, and that's super interesting because Thoth was an ascended master. Some of you may still listen to transmissions connected to Atlantis. So that's super interesting to me. So you might be working through your Atlantean piece right now, and yeah, and there is some of you also, you're very connected to Egypt, you're very connected to Thoth and Atlantis, and this is about light initiation. So I'm going to equate this today. What I'm hearing is it's connected to the light activations, the plasma light coming through our sun, the great central sun coming through the plasma sweeps from Three Eye Atlas, as well as the solar flares, which we just had one yesterday, M3 class, and which is intense, and then also that we're adjusting to what the Schumann resonance is going through. That's Gaia as well, right? We also have crown chakra upgrade. Now this is super interesting. These cards that have come in. It's rainy today, finally in Vancouver, everyone, so it's a bit glary, but crown chakra upgrades. So our crown chakras are so connected to our sovereignty and our nervous system healing and aligning with source energy, that I love that it's come in and it just says divine connection, miraculous energy. Both of them say miracles, actually. And the fact that that's what this is all about. That's why our nervous systems are healing. If any of you have been claiming your sovereignty, like I have, then it's pushing things up and out of your nervous system that have to go. Okay. All right, I'm going to just pull two more cards. I'm going to pull a numerology card from the Sacred Geometry deck. We have 8, Alchemy, so I'll just read it. I see all this like bright, joyful energy, 8 for abundance. They're letting me know that since the Lionsgate, the 8/8 portal, how much we've been healing and clearing. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we hold inside. So there we go. We're learning about our very beautiful magical abilities that we all have, and that's why we've been claiming our sovereignty as well. Okay. Also, I'm going to just pull so that's 8. So I'm going to pull a numerology message for us as well. Number 55, adventure. Yeah, so I've looked at a lot of 3 sequence numbers. You can go back to the videos, the keys. So today it's adventure. That is our high heart. That is our throat chakra. And it says adventure. So the energy is moving. So it's connected to everything that's healing with our nervous system, as well as our throat and our ultra major. Okay. All right. So they also brought me in. I asked questions today about, when did this change? When was it available for our nervous systems to really start healing? It was just this year, everyone. So don't be hard on yourselves if you're still pushing everything out and you're regaining your nervous system. We all are. Yeah, everybody's working on it. Okay. So they're going to give me now some numbers from the Wellness Keys checklist. That's 83 numbers. Again, that's a personal part of my offer to all of you when I work with you one-on-one. Oh, that's interesting. So they gave me different numbers before camera. So basically 1 to 19 can be sort of airborne particles connected to physical symptoms. So they gave me 17 and energy interference on planet. And they are saying it's airborne particles and it could be causing allergies. Now, why did they give me 17? Because they wanted me to know that there's some type of airborne particle right now that's interfering with everybody that's on planet. That's interesting. Okay. So remember the numbers too, because the numbers might mean something to you. What's the next number? 25. 25 is galactic. So this is all items that I've healed within myself this year, and it started in January. Okay, so item 25 is connected to galactic war traumas and ancestral wars. So that's connected to our nervous system. So our nervous system is carrying these imprints, these ancestral imprints of ancestral family members on our father's side and our mother's side that were involved in physical wars and traumas here on the planet, as well as some of us brought in galactic war traumas too, because we're star seeds. Okay, so that's super interesting to me. Okay, what? Just give me one more. 67. They're trying to decide. 67 is connected to the Archon implant. So some of you have this or you don't know that you have it. Archon implants on the nervous system, they come in pairs and they will definitely interfere with our nervous system. They've been placed there since birth. I had to clear these for myself too, and that it can also be connected to black cube technology. I'm getting a little bit of a headache, so that came up for some of you. So you can check out all the other videos I shared just a couple of times ago about the clearing implants and the J seals as well as that. So if that resonates with you, yeah, I do offer a session, a distance healing session, a tune up right now as well. Okay, so we're going to move on now to the main podcast. So let me just bring up my notes and I'll pull some cards. Okay. So I'm just going to ask in general before we even start, what do we need to know from the Galactic Akashic Records about the nervous system reset and the October flow? Two of Cups. I'm just hearing balance. It's about balance. It's about balancing our nervous system, our energy. The Cups is about emotions, our emotions. It's going to bring, as we're detoxing and healing, it's going to bring up everything, but it's to balance our nervous system. King of Swords. This is one of my Three-Eye Atlas messages. So they are doing their best. Their plasma sweeps are gentle, but it's part of getting us all on track so our nervous systems can heal properly. And one more message, Queen of Cups. So that's that divine feminine energy that she's got her feet in the water. It's also, I showed about this previous podcast about the flow, the natural flow of water and rain that a group of us are also working on. Many of you are working on that as well, that are bringing this balance back. So this will allow all of us to step into our heart and be more balanced. Beautiful. Okay. So first off, they just wanted to let you all know. Overview today, what's happening to our nervous systems, how the Three-Eye Atlas plasma sweeps are assisting us right now. I wanted to know a little bit about the Dark Alliance, what's happening with them. And then I will wrap it all up with some closing messages. And yeah, what's so interesting about this nervous system reset is that I've been working on this diligently through the entire month of September, probably since, well, my whole journey. But stick around till the end as I will review the new nervous system reset quantum akashic session that's on offer. Okay, so I'll go through that in more detail, but it's connected to all of this right now. Okay, all right. So let's go into what's happening right now. Our nervous systems have been running a full tilt from plasma waves, timeline shifts, constant media noise, ancestral imprinting, ancestral traumas, galactic traumas, also just love noises. Um, like it seems like we're always rushing. There's just been stress. There's always stress in our lives, and some of the stress has also been internal, like the M class flares, X class flares will come in. So we have solar flares, we have plasma light, we have the Schumann resonance. So our nervous systems have been on overload for a long time. So you might still be feeling anxiety, disrupted sleep, body tension, body, sorry, body tension, looping thoughts, sudden tears and sighs, anger, like just getting done. Okay. This is our system releasing charge, almost like static electricity shaking loose from the wiring. And you could be in tears, you could be in anger, you could just be fed up. All right. So this is not just you, me, all of us. The collective is also going through this because we've been clearing for years. So the good news is we're in a new phase. So why don't I just ask before I even get into the timeline, what just one card and a message from the Galactic Akashic Records about our nervous systems. King of Swords again. So again, the plasma sweeps from that are gentle from Three Eye Atlas, but they are assisting to clear um, debris, energy, the grids above us, below us, within us, to allow our nervous systems to repair. So that's super interesting. Okay, let's just talk about. I asked about a timeline for a nervous system repair. So I was on call for years. I was on IT for years. I grew up kind of in a loud household, so it doesn't take much like for a loud noise to sort of set me off even, and some of us were all, many of you as well are very sensitive. So basically they just gave me a timeline back to 2020. So from 2020 to 2022, we were all in survival mode. Our systems were fragile, overloaded, and mostly just clearing traumas and static. From 2023 to 2024, the first upgrades began. 12th dimensional shields were being installed, but patchy. Many of us felt burnt out, dark night of the soul, waves, and depletion. 2025 now, and that's when I said, well, why is it sticking now? This is a shift. Our nervous systems are finally in full repair mode. I love that. So before I continue, this is going to move into the Three Eye Atlas debrief for today. What do we need to know right now in general about all of this? So that we've all been working diligently for our nervous systems to be repaired, but now they're finally in full repair mode. The High Priestess. I'm just hearing those of us who are incredibly intuitive and sensitive have really been feeling the upgrades. It's been difficult. They shared with me that it really started to kick into gear for all of us, Lionsgate, that the end of the old cycle, oh my gosh, the end of the old cycle was the end of the Galactic New Year at the end of July. Okay, what else? Four of Pentacles. It's impacting not only our nervous systems, but it's blocking like the entire financial system. Yeah. And it's putting everyone in a lot of fear about the financial system. And then Nine of Swords. So while our nervous systems are repairing, we can't, when we go into a deep repair, we can't really see or have clarity about anything. It's been pretty intense for me as well. Yeah. I felt like for me personally, everyone, I got pulled right down to the bottom, the bare bones, and rebuilt. I shared that in the last couple of videos, but it still came in as of last Thursday. And why was that? Because we anchored in the first high frequency energy for the grids here in the Pacific Northwest, Pacific Ocean, down the coast, and Hawaii. And those grids are within me because this is my home beacon, my home grid point. So I wasn't expecting a detox, but I got it. I got it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And what they shared with me was they had to take me right back down to the bottom to make sure that everything that had been attached to my nervous system or that had been installed there had been cleared. So I got rebooted this morning. So there you go. Okay, so now Three Eye Atlas, my transmission from them today, and I talked about this a little bit on Friday. Was it Friday? Thursday. So they're sweeping right now. They sweep with different color rays, which I love because I work with color frequencies as well. So they're sweeping right now with a teal gold plasma. And it's not just clearing static, it's actually helping to rebuild coherence in the vagus nerve, our spinal column, and crystalline neural pathways. Yeah, so our spines, our nervous systems are becoming more crystalline, which I've talked about for years. So many of us might be feeling like joy, deep insights, clarity. Then we need long naps, and then it might it might like fall back. It might be going back and forth. So the nervous system is no longer just surviving, it's rewiring itself to default to joy, peace, and resilience. So hopefully these updates are helping you all because they're helping me. That's why I started debriefing with them every day because it's really good news to know that our nervous systems are starting to rebuild. It's only this year, 2025, that our nervous systems are finally in full repair mode. The plasma suites are restoring coherence so we can hold joy and sovereignty as our baseline. I love that. So let me just ask with the 3-eye atlas, teal and gold, crystalline updates, the suites that they're doing, which are voluntary. Yeah, they're voluntary, but it is to help all of us. Okay. It's voluntary to receive it. Ace of Cups, that's a yes. Look at the water. So it is connected to the earth grids, the water grids. And it is a yes, a confirmation of we are repairing our nervous system. I love that. And they are assisting us too. Beautiful. Okay, next topic. Just briefly, I wanted to know about the Dark Alliance. Why did I want to know about them? I just wanted a brief update. We're almost in October. I haven't looked at that for a while. I live in a high-rise building of metal and glass, and there's usually a cluster of them. So I still get sensations of, when there's weird energy in the building because these buildings are kind of like conduits. So I start checking in. Is it in the building? Is it outside the building? Is it on or off planet? So today it was off planet and it wasn't interfering with me. It wasn't a scan for me. But then I started asking questions about, are they still here? What are they, or, what are they doing? So we have some good news. So they're still brought the not good news is they're still broadcasting their signals. They use radio, TV, certain apps, and even some AI outputs as carriers for low frequency fields. So that would be as well why maybe some of you are not keen on AI. I'm not using all of it. I'm using one app. The AI frequency is connected to all apps, but I'm not running like multiple AI apps anymore. I'm just using one and I take breaks. Okay. So it's okay if you're not interested in that, but the AI is outputting energy anyway, whether we're using it or not. So they're using these portals as low frequency fields. So I also asked, they shared with me, and this is kind of a geeky techie term, they shared with me they're still sending pings through these portals off planet. So they can still do that. So that's what I felt today. Okay. So if you do live in a high rise or you work in a high rise, the energy still might feel weird. The good news is they no longer control the grids, so that's good news. Their transmissions are weaker, sporadic. Their main tactic now is to amplify what's already trending: outrage, fear, hopelessness, and they'd rather amplify the divide energy with the latest story or whatever. So that's another reason I'm not really looking at too many of the major stories right now because I want us all to unify and work together and be in the light. So we can help each other grow, expand, get stronger, sovereign. And for those of you who are wishing to move into your mission, you have an opportunity to do that. Okay. So for those of us holding sovereign fields and running 12 dimensional shields, which I've been doing for a long time, I've been offering that to all of you as well. However, they've been upgraded because of this. So joy beacons, sovereign light, these broadcasts show up as a background static, so that energy can no longer attach itself to our nervous system. Yes. So the more joy and clarity we anchor, which isn't always easy, the less our nervous system notices the static and will get stronger and stronger. So that's amazing. They broadcast noise. We transmit clarity and joy. So that's what we're to focus on. Okay. Why don't I just pull like a couple of messages about one or two messages about the Dark Alliance and that update. Yeah, magician. So that's a powerful yes to all that information. Not only that noise is still impacting our abilities to be sovereign and set intentions. So, but the good news is it's on the way out. So I love that. Okay. So practical reset tools that you all can do, of course, breathing exercises, meditation, nature, Hand on your heart, closing your eyes and taking 3 deep, slow breaths. Krista allies right now, amethyst for calming is perfect. That's what I've been drinking, amethyst crystal water now for about a month, so that's really helping, and that's amazing. So I just wanted to end with that. Let me just see. Yeah, and I think amethyst came in as the reading on Thursday. Yeah, so that's amazing. Okay, so just so you all know, so our nervous system right now is in full repair mode. The old charge is lifting, we're rebuilding, and our default can finally be joy. October is our overflow month. This is the time to rest, receive, and allow. I love that. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about the offers that are on right now and the nervous system reset. So thank you for listening to this. And then the information is on my at the top of my website as well. But then I'll pull some final messages for us. Okay, so I'm offering a nervous system reset Akashic session. That's a brand new offer. It just landed on my website last night and early this morning, so you can check that out. It's designed to weave a calming nervous system reset and bring in Akashic session guidance for you as well. So, and also help your body calibrate and be okay about the Schumann resonance, about the plasma coming from the sun and the solar flares, as well as the plasma sweeps. Okay. So that's on offer right now, and that's brand new. I'm going to go into fully what that all carries after after this commercial break. Second offer I have on right now is that's on a flash offer is the Rainbow Diamond Mini Mentorship. It now has 5 75-minute sessions. It also includes 2 bonuses, a gem booster every single session, as well as the Rainbow Diamond Healing Rays. That's on flash offer, and that is at the top of my website, so check that out. And the third offer, Galactic Akashic Records sessions and packages. Those are a deep dive into your starseed origins and mission, as well as everything else. And remember, these all include the 83 Wellness Checklist. Then fourth, of course, I've started my new Galactic Substack, so it's free to follow, as well as I'll be dropping a deeper transmission on Substack every week. I'm offering a Galactic Founder membership to support my work and my transmissions. So that's still on intro offer as well. That's at the top of my website, or you can just follow me on Substack and join there. Deep gratitude for all the Galactic founding members that have joined so far, and I've already dropped my first founders members transmission. So I'm really grateful. I'm just loving Substack. Okay, let me just review the nervous system balance and reset session. So it's a new session because the energy waves are pushing up so much stress and overwhelm and burnout from our nervous system. So this is a clear Akashic guidance, including to reset your nervous system. You have a choice of 1 or a package of 3. It will calm your nervous system with a light-coded Zoom session, gentle quantum healing, 22 chakra balance, the wellness keys checklist, release old thought patterns, emotional residue, ancestral contracts, receive personalized Akashic guidance, light codes to support your DNA chakras, inner peace, calm, and balance. It also includes a 12th dimensional shield 2025 upgrade to allow your nervous system to heal in peace and balance. Again, all of that is at the top of my website, and please check that out. And I look forward to working with all of you. Okay, let's have some final messages. Let me just pull a card or two about what else we need to know about the nervous system rebuilding. Wow. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands. We have the 6 of Pentacles, the Death card, and with that, the Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay, so right off the bat, this was us in September. The warrior wounded, like we're weary. We have, intense energy, the eclipse season, like, we're done. But it was intense and short to get us till now. So now we can move into rebalance and to more of our sovereignty and our light coming back to all of us. Now, this is interesting, the Death card. I'm going to pull a clarification because this is connected to Scorpio energy. It's connected to November. And they're saying, like, at the end, the death at the end of the old regime and the beginning of the new. Yeah, it's to put a stop, by November, by Scorpio energy, a lot of things will have ended that pushed us all into this 4 years for lifetimes. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which is the new energy of joy and sovereignty. And we're just at the beginning stage right now, Page of Pentacles. And it's all connected to the water. It's all connected to our abundance and prosperity. Yeah. So anyway, we still have a ways to go, Star Family, but we're getting there. Deep gratitude for all of you. I'm so grateful. I will be in the live chat. Thank you for again for being here, being part of part of the Star Family. I'm sending you so much love and aloha. Grateful for all the new subscribers and my beautiful tribe. And I will be back soon, but I hope that this transmission assists you all. And I look forward to connecting with you one on one. Love and aloha from Pink Bella. Take care, everyone. Bye.